Okay, we're actually doing Nihanchi Shodan. There's been a lot of discussion about this in my dojo and with some of my brethren in the martial arts about the openings of the kata as it pertains to the techniques that are in there. Lots of different variations of it. We're going to show a little advancement that we do in our school. Anytime that you open the hands up, it tells me that I can put my hand on the back of his. We've done that in previous videos. This one, if he comes in, he's going to lay his hands up on me here. Opening up, my hands are right at face level. I'm going to lay my hands across. If I tap to here, or if I go into the ocular cavity, I can take the fingers, go into the eyes, either side with it. The hands moving out of 45 tells me that as I come down, I'm going to catch lung 5, clip in here, lay the hand, and then I'm going to lay my hand to reinforce. So the movement of the kata to here with this. So once he grabs, I'm going to tap to the inside. Okay. And it's just a little tap. You can see the reaction that you get. If we actually go in, he grabs, I'm violent with this to here as it sets into the kata. I could really do damage, but just with a little tap, you can see the reaction that you get. Okay. Another variation that we have with this, if the hand is here. Okay. Again, taking the hands across. A lot of times people think that when you do this, you're actually stepping side to side, back against a wall. They had paper walls in the Orient, so they didn't have like concrete, stuff like this. Your average home that you had rice paper walls, so kind of defeats the purpose of walking sideways against the wall. But doing this is telling me that I'm not going side to side either. I can move, or I'm going to move my opponent. Okay, so when I cross my feet, okay, it's not so much that I'm crossing mine, I could be crossing his. In this instance of the kata, as I look at it from here, I'm going to pivot my feet and turn. Okay, so it's not stepping across. We live in a three-dimensional world, so I'm not going to fight linear, going side to side or forward and back. I'm going to fight three-dimensional, so as I move. So doing the grappling part of it now, if he lays his hand on me here, I'm going to touch one hand across, and I'm going to come across with my other, laying the hands here. As I do this, I'm going to pull the slack out of the wrist. Okay? Turn it this way, you can see. If I take the slack out of the wrist, there's where I'm getting the hand to lay flat. Okay? Here is where I actually cut across. Okay? If you notice the feet, once I do this, I'm going to pivot my feet and turn, which would be my cross stance in the kata. So as he's here, lays the hand here. As I cross my feet, I continue. There's the movement of the kata, as you can see. This. So here, there's the cross coming out. As I interpret, as soon as the hand's here, I pivot my feet. There's the technique coming in from the other. This, from here. And then I can maneuver that direction. If we actually come through, another way, here, pivot, strike, the elbow smash coming through, if the hand is still here, coming through, bang, here, here's the elbow break coming in, if the hand is still here. If not, if it's loose, I can get it to here, as we've done before. So it gives you movements from that, catching in. Empty hand application if it comes with punch, here, like we did before. Grapple the elbow, coming across here. Okay, so all of this sets into Nihanchi kata from the opening, where we did when he moves, strike, catching in. Another application with grappling again, maneuver. There's my strike now. Coming back with the elbow from here. If I fold, here's the elbow here, coming back, grappling. If we want to take it apart, let's say he punches, because not everybody's going to grab. Here, There's the grapple again. If I miss, and again it takes into consideration human error. If I miss with this, okay, what's the next move? Here to here. So if I miss with this, now I have here, which sets up for the next move coming across.